Hello, what's up, my gamers? I guess I don't know. Today I am going to be talking about Five Nights at Sonic's, the review. In the background is just simply failed attempts at Maniac Me. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about the game. I think personally that the game's really great. It has a lot. It has a lot of characters, a lot of unique challenges that you can do. One thing I do gotta mention. I feel like they could easily make it a lot harder. Because, like, certain ones simply just require you to close door and that's it. Which unfortunately kind of makes certain challenges a bit boring to do, especially considering you have a whole 6 minutes to do it. So that is a critique about the game. Yeah. The game's really fun. It has a lot of stuff you can do. It has achievements. It has achievements. It has achievements. It has challenges. It has customization in the office, character costumes and such. Like it's everything you'd like want out of I feel like it's everything you'd probably want in a FNAF game. It's amazing, honestly. It's hard to think of other critiques. Animatronic wise, there's a lot to review, but luckily they can easily be boiled down. FNAF 1 crew, they're kinda difficult considering the fact that they don't have any audio cues unlike the other characters, so you kind of have to look out for them specifically in order to deal with them. Tails, though, very simple. Just listen out for fluttering and close door and boom, you're done. FNAF 2 is easiest one, to be honest. The vent is very easy to hear, so once you hear it the second time, just instantly put on the mask and you're perfectly fine. Very, very nice, very nice. So, one thing. Oh yeah. FNAF 3 crew, they're definitely all unique. Mario walking down the hallway, which can definitely be a bit of a hassle, especially considering sometimes you have to wear the mask constantly, which can make the night a lot more difficult to deal with him, considering he'll just stand in one spot. Tails, Phantom Tails. Sometimes, I swear to God, he's not there. Apparently sometimes I get jump scared by him despite me not seeing him, which kinda sucks. Phantom Yoshi, they're honestly like the easiest one to deal with. Like, what's even the point? Like, if you click on the ventilation thing, you can literally instantly if you click on the pad, which causes their jump scare, you can easily fix the ventilation immediately, which just kind of makes her redundant, I guess. Phantom Sonic and Phantom Sonic, Tangle, and Puppets, the marionettes, whatever you call them. They're all, honestly, in this game, it isn't really required to look at the hallway cams, so majority of the times you do. So it's very easy to dodge them. Phantom Toad, they're, like, to be honest, I don't even pay attention to them. It always just so happens that they're really easy to deal with. 2 laughs and you put on the mask and then they're gone. Easiest mechanic to deal with, which I feel like definitely makes them definitely very weak. Oh yeah, and then Salvage Sonic. I'm actually not really sure what he's called. Easiest character to deal with. Like he makes a really loud sound cue, and once you see him walk down the hallway, you could just play audio in his direction. He's just gone for a while before he reappears. He's very easy to deal with. Yeah. The only problem is that sometimes there'll be a lot of animatronics in your there's a lot of animatronics in the room, so it can definitely get you distracted, but luckily mask animatronics pause him, so you can just deal with them and then deal with him later, which is really nice. Okay, FNAF 4, very, very noticeable, and if you notice them, all you gotta do is just close the door, simple. Nightmare Tales, though, I like him. his mechanic of having to watch him in order to dang it, I'm trying to, okay. He's not as difficult as the marionette. The marionette activates a lot quicker than him, but at the same time, it takes longer to get rid of him, which is definitely makes him a lot makes him a lot more unique than the marionette. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about the marionette. The marionette, very simple. They definitely keep you distracted on the cameras a lot, considering how fast they drain, but they're easy to deal with, considering how fast you can remove the thing. As well as Toad. Toad, I fucking hate you so much. Like, oh my god, summoning other animatronics just sucks so badly, considering, sure, they're not a threat by themselves, but the way they could just summon a bunch of animatronics really just makes it a lot harder to deal with them. Anyway, so while wait, okay, so which one's next? Oh wait, right, the salvage toy animatronics, what are they called? Mario, very easy to deal with. He walks kind of slow, so you can it's not that hard to deal with him. You just have to kind of time it, I guess, but you could just do what I do and just put on the mask once you see him. Sonic, definitely very interesting. He's very noticeable when he does his laugh thing, so because of it, he's not that powerful. You're not that likely to get messed up by him, which is a good thing, I guess. Okay, Yoshi, not that difficult, to be honest. They do take a while, which luckily that you can use that to your advantage and just quickly do everything else. Deal with every other animatronic while they're approaching you, which just makes it really easy to deal with them. Okay. Okay, Shadow Sonic as well as Origin Sonic, simple to deal with. They're very simple to deal with. Yeah. They're very simple to deal with. Literally just flash the light. And Origin plushie literally helps you know where they are, which definitely puts them a lot lower. Oh yeah, Golden Sonic. Golden Sonic, not that hard. See him, put up the camera. He can screw you over if you're looking to the right and not to the left, but if you have the instinct to instantly put on the mask, then he's not a problem. Okay. FNAS 2 Golden Sonic. His mechanics is very basic, which is just that he once in a while will appear in your face and you just simply gotta put on the mask. It's basically the same thing as the FNAS 1 Golden Sonic, so not very different. FNAS 4 Golden Sonic, I think that's his. He definitely provides a very big challenge, considering blocking the cameras and also once in a while appearing under your desk, definitely. Oh no, I think he's FNAS 3. Well, either way, it definitely makes it a lot more difficult to navigate cameras and such. Puts you on a basic time limits, which kind of definitely makes up a challenge. Okay, FNAS 4 Golden Sonic. Again, yellow flash the light. He actually disappears the quickest, so not hard to deal with. Alright. Again, Golden Sonic literally tells you where he is, so again, he has like the most menacing mechanic too. His mechanic is that you can't see him on the cameras, but the lights flicker, which is cool. Because since the plushie exists, it's just so easy to you don't even have to look for the flickering lights. You literally just have to wait until the plushie points in the direction, and then boom, gone in an instant. Which just kind of sucks because it nerfs him so badly. Okay, I think that's nearly everywhere. Okay, so FNAF 2 toy tails. Simple. Just put on the mask and they're gone. Simple, like all the other FNAF 2 tronics. Mighty is very interesting. His mechanic is that he simply copies Sonic, and if not, then he just has the same mechanics as Sonic. Which is very interesting, because if you see Sonic on one door, then that means Mighty's on the other door, the only real problem he has is the fact that it kind of makes it so that you waste a lot of power, considering now you have both doors closed at the same time. Okay, the plushies. Very simple, just flash the hallway in case you see them. I mean, in case you hear them, very simple, very simple. Oh wait, I forgot the fnas 2 Foxy. Yeah, very simple. Just, if you hear them, just flicker the lights. Not flash it, flicker, I believe. That tentacle guy, I'm not really sure what his name is. He simply just spawns a tentacle and then runs at you in a certain direction, which isn't as hard as which is very easy to deal with. So, which, yeah, it doesn't really, is not the difficulties. And then finally, that the red one that appears on the posters. Again, not difficult, especially considering the fact that it takes them a while to actually kill you. So, yeah. Oh wait, one thing I forgot to mention. I mentioned this Shadow Sonic earlier, but I should have mentioned the fact that if you look at him for too long, it kills you, which definitely sucks considering from what I've seen. Sometimes he just appears on every camera at the same time, so you have to just have to put away the camera just to deal with him, which definitely puts a bit of a difficulty on it. Okay, so that's all I have to say about the. Wait, no. Okay, I just saw the footage. Tails doll. Tails doll is super simple. They have a slight. It's not very audible, but you can definitely tell they're there. Oh my god, I'm forgetting so many characters. Okay, you can definitely tell they're there though, and they're not hard to deal with. Just look at them for a couple seconds and then they're gone. Very simple, very simple. Okay, Dr. Golden, again, very simple. Unlike what I thought, the glowing gem is actually really easy to notice, allowing it so that you're easily able to just get rid of him. Okay, I'm forgetting one. Toy Mare. For some reason, despite having like the loudest in-game queue in the game, he's so difficult to notice. Cause like half the time there's so much noise happening in your, well, in Maniac Mania, there's so much noise happening to the point that his loud queue gets drowned out by all the which unfortunately means that you die quite a bit of times because you just couldn't know he was there. Okay, so game-wise, I love it. It's amazing. It has some problems, like I mentioned, the challenges. So I am going to ranking it on a tier list. I will put it in a solid A tier. It's a really nice game. I recommend you play it if you want a big challenge and such. Oh wait, the end guy, right? His mechanic, in the end specifically portion, he has the mechanic of being able to copy all other mechanics. He can appear in front of you, so you have to reboot him. He can appear on both doors, so somebody close the door. He can appear in the vent, you gotta put on the mask. His most interesting mechanic is that you will put the text "find me," and you have to go on the cameras looking for him in order to get rid of him. Oh yeah, and also you can appear in the hallway, and you have to flash him, I believe. Yeah, very unique character, very unique boss fight. It definitely stressed me out the first time, but once I finally understood all his mechanics, it definitely was no longer a bother, which is really nice. Oh yeah, so if I was to rank this, I'd rank it a high A tier. I recommend you play it. If you feel like doing a challenge, I sort of recommend you do other games, considering that I feel like if you don't have muscle memory on FNAF games, then I'd recommend you play something else, so that you can at least get a bit of muscle memory from other FNAF games, considering it does take a lot of mechanics from the original FNAF, which definitely makes it a lot easier for OG FNAF players. Well, that's the end of my rant and such, so I will see you in a while. Actually, I'm gonna take a break from the YouTube thing and work on other projects. So yeah, see you in a while.